everybody, good morning. This is Jean here. Jean Truelove from Truelove Quilts for You. This is just a thank you video from the bottom of our hearts for all of your thoughts and all of your prayers and all of your kindness and love towards our Maxwell. One of the last videos I put up, as you know, was the ongoing battle and struggles of our son Maxwell. If you're new here, he's 25. He is suffering from epilepsy, having had a few good years. He's had a bit of a change now. We're trying to sort that out. We've gotten so many wonderful suggestions. I can't comment on all of them. There were hundreds, so I have hearted your comments, but quite a few of them we've taken to heart. We are going to have Maxwell allergy tested. That will be in the process, and we are also in the process of hopefully interviewing another neurologist, since he has to have his neurologist changed. His previous one is leaving the practice, so things are on the go. We are monitoring his medication since he started a increased dose of his new medication. They are like, we'll give it about 3 or 4 weeks to see how he's doing. So hopefully he will be settling down, and we can see some improvement in his demeanor and his all over well-being. Again, thank you so much love and so much kindness and suggestions. In that video also I asked if you had any ideas for any little projects. Not that I'm not inspired, but I am, but just I wanted to do some little things. Somebody actually asked me if I would make a wallet. It's so funny. About 3 years ago, I made myself a little cloth wallet with with places for cards and for bills and a little zippered compartment. Now, it would probably be about 2 tutorials to make this wallet, because I made it really well. It is held up. I have to make the closure, I use magnetic closures, a little bit better. I have to perfect that. But other than that, my wallet, so I think I'm going to put a picture up here of my little wallet. I think that will be a little upcoming tutorial or tutorials. And also, a lot of people said, how about some pot holders? I love decorative pot holders. I guess about a year ago, I had made a folded star pot holder. I just was experimenting again the other day. I made this, but this is the tutorial that I have done for my little folded star. I did this in a different way. I had done one technique, but this is in a different way. And again, I use like an insole braid in here. It is fully washable and protects your hands with an insulated batting inside that you can buy. So I had done that one as my sort of prototype. As you can see, you need high contrast fabrics. You can make these, I think, as big as you want, but you just need to get a million pieces of the rectangles that you're using. I'm going to show you that, because I had done this one. This is not a pot holder. This is just a little flat quilt here. It didn't even have batting in it. Because with all this fabric, it gets quite thick. But I was thinking somebody had asked for, like, for the holiday season, instead of putting a wreath, perhaps between a storm door and the front door, something more flat, something like this. And if you make it this size, I guess it could grow. But again, you need to have quite a lot of fabric. And I will explain it. But you could actually put a border on that, hang it up as a bit of decorative, little decoration, home decor, on a door, or on the wall or somewhere, something like that. The folded star. Again, that's to come. And also, one of the last things, or no, a couple of things, I had made a video last week, so this is a little bit out of order, of our friend Jen coming. And so we had a laugh. So I'm going to be putting that up in the next day or so. So that's our Jen. And then also I am going to be finishing my quilt top, my bandana quilt top. That's going to go on my design wall in my other room, how I put the top together. And the last thing, dear Maxwell, oh, he is a darling. I had made him, as you know, a couple quiche. He likes his ham and broccoli and cheese quiche. It's very rich, actually. Oh, it's very interesting. Somebody said, it's funny that Maxwell craves the quiche, because it's, I suppose, very high in fat. Lots of cheese, lots of eggs, lots of cream in it. It's very rich. I only have a little tiny bit, but Maxwell can eat 4 of them at a time. He just loves his quiche. So I had made them, but yesterday our daughter Malia had a outpatient surgery, and we texted to see if she was okay and home. She was a little woozy, but she texted. She said, "Oh, could you come make me a quiche, for my recovery?" I said, "No, I'm not going to make you a quiche. Take all my ingredients there." We had just made one, so I said to Maxwell, "Let's take Malia a quiche." She's not well, and dear Maxwell sort of like, "Oh, one of my quiches?" I said, "Maxwell, it's your sister. She really wants a quiche." She goes, "Oh, okay." It was funny. I'm like, be generous, right? So he said, "Well, you have to make me another one." And I said, "I'll make you a quiche if you let us, if I can bring my camera into the kitchen and you help me make the quiche, and we can show our YouTube family out there how we make your famous quiche. Everybody really does like this quiche." And he's like, he's a little bit camera shy lately because of his issues, but he's like, "Okay." I said, "Well, that's the only way you're going to get a quiche, right?" So he's like, "Okay, Mom, we can make a quiche together on film." I'm like, "Oh," so that's an upcoming video. And again, my bandana quilt, you're going to see a video from Jen and I last week. So again, a little bit all over the place. But we're just trying to get on even keel here in the Truelove household with our Maxwell, get him sorted out, finding him a new neurologist. Some things are in the works there. Hopefully his medication can start doing its trick like it was. But one day at a time. That's what we do, one day at a time. He's happy in himself. He was going to be here to say thank you, but he and Ian had to run out. Ian is doing better, thank you. He's walking a ton. As you know, we have a little lane next to our house. We live on a busy road, but there's a lane that goes right down into the country. And he's doing that walk 4 times up and down because it's a hill. It doesn't look like a hill. When you're walking down, it's like, oh, but then when you go to walk back up, I'm like, oh my goodness, this is a hill. It doesn't look it. It's like down the lane. He's doing that 4 times, I think, and it's a couple of miles. And he puts his headphones on and, he listens to an audio book or something, and he's enjoying that. I'm joining him about 3 times a week on a walk, trying to keep us healthy and do what we can after Ian's little scare. He's off of the blood thinner that he was. He had a little mini stroke. He's off of the blood thinner, and hopefully he will be getting off of the statin as his cholesterol is being monitored. And then he'll be is on a blood pressure pill. Oh my goodness! Oh, somebody said when I said one of my last videos, I said I don't know why I'm telling you all of this. I was talking about Maxwell very nervously, and somebody said it's because you need to talk. And you need a listening ear. I thank you so much for that. But sometimes I do need a listening ear, and I don't want it to be all about doom and gloom, which is our life seems to be. No, it's all right. And Maxwell always said, "It's fine, Mom. It's fine." We count our blessings. We're so very blessed, and we do take time to smell the roses. But sometimes life can be very difficult. Anyway, folks, I hope you are all feeling very well today, and taking care of yourself and your loved ones. And we send all of our love from our large family. Love from the Trueloves. Bye bye.